Joining us now is the author of the book, No Fear, Tony Perkins, president of the Family Research Council. Tony, welcome to the show.
Good morning, Charles. How are you?
I'm great. It was a great day yesterday. In fact, you were there for the signing.
I was. It was a very significant day, National Day of Prayer, as you said. Also, the repeal of the Obamacare, which defunded Planned Parenthood. But to cap it off was the president issuing an executive order that essentially says that the Obama-declared open season on Christians and other people of faith in this country is coming to an end. That's a good thing. It
is a good thing. Tony, do you think with a president who's not afraid to talk about faith, not afraid to talk about God, he starts a lot of speeches off, even more recently, saying we're all children of God. Is that going to be in trying to turn this slide in America sort of away from belief in God and certainly away from religious organizations in the church?
I think what it does, Charles, is it opens the door for a cultural shift, not necessarily driven by the president, but by the president being open to speaking about God and faith in the public square. And what he said yesterday about his administration will pursue policies that protect and vigorously promote religious freedom in this country. That's going to empower Christians and other people of faith to live out their faith, which is what the founders envisioned was the freedom of religion, the ability to live your life according to your faith.
Right. And
Charles, that's the secret to America's greatness and success.
I agree, but the atheists, they've been the only ones fighting for the last several years, and they've been winning. Next one for you, Tony. President Trump planning his next trip abroad. Last month, you told Stewart that President Trump should meet with the Pope. We're going to play that tape.
Well, there's nothing traditional about this president. I mean, he's doing things his way, and he didn't ask me about it, but if he asked me, I would encourage him to visit with the Pope. Although I understand his reluctance, given their significant policy differences and the history of the Vatican press office putting their spin on stories. So I can understand his reluctance, but I would encourage him to meet with the Pope.
All right, well, you were right, and the president will indeed meet with the Pope. He's also going to go to Saudi Arabia and Israel as well. What are your thoughts now?
Well, I was actually at the White House earlier this week talking with some of his staff, and they were surprised when he said, yeah, I'm going to meet with the Pope. That had not really been discussed internally. But look, I hope in this conversation, the Pope has talked about persecuted Christians in other religious minorities. I hope they have a discussion about ISIS and about the threat in the Middle East and how together, much like Ronald Reagan did with Pope John Paul, come together to defeat this evil and protect religious freedom around the world. And the Pope has been on that issue. The President has been on that issue. I'm excited about the fact that they're going to meet together, and I hope something positive comes out of it.
Tony Perkins, thank you very much. Really appreciate it.